Your Majesty, Your Excellency, dear ladies and gentlemen, forensic friends and colleagues, today I stand before you as the chairman of the scientific committee with mixed feelings, to be honest. On the one hand, I'm very glad and very happy that we had such a successful week here together with all of you from all over the world. And I'm sad because the week is almost over. It's my honor and duty to take you to this last bit for the conclusion of the conference. And in line with the motto towards Forensic Science 2.0, I studied myself the new way of presentation, which is the Prezi, which all the students use. So let's hope it works. First of all, again, a great success to the conference. We still don't have an exact number of attendance. It's a bit difficult. It seems to be a bit difficult. But we're guessing over 900 attendance from over more than 60 countries. And that is more than we ever dreamt of when we started organizing the conference. Really, absolutely fantastic. And I thought it would be nice to start off this final presentation with giving you kind of an impression of what we've seen this week. First of all, on the Monday afternoon, we had some excellent speeches starting off the official opening of the conference. And both the CEO of the NFI, our minister, which we were very honored that he would make such a nice statement, and the president of MC made excellent speeches underpinning the importance of forensic science for the criminal justice system, but also indicating the challenges that lay ahead, and also that we're in quite a changing environment at the moment. But change is a good thing. Change means that we have the opportunity to make the forensic science even more valuable to this system. And then the next thing for the organizers and also for the scientific committee, and that was quite an exciting moment, that was on the Tuesday morning when it really started. And years of preparation, we then, you're quite anxious. Is this going to work? We had an extremely rich program, and we deliberately chose to make it that rich, including workshops and things like that. And then you hope it works out like you have planned it. And it did. I think for 90–95% it worked perfectly, and we were very happy with that. The main venue where people came together in the exhibition, met, talked, discussed, was very nice. We have an excellent set of 6 plenary speakers who all spoke here during the week here in this main auditorium. And of course, that's why you're here for knowledge exchange, all the parallel sessions, the many speakers, and the people attending. And this is, if you recognize some of the faces, you will know that this is one of the DNA sessions. And this was on rapid DNA profiling technology that's currently emerging. And actually, you see the lady over here is from the BBC. And they were very interested and did full recordings of some of the presentations of our English colleagues. I thought this was a very nice picture as well, showing the program here, the rich program here, and people really involved and getting knowledge and getting good ideas. And this, I find a lovely photo. It's of Professor Taroni, a world-renowned forensic statistician, doing a presentation on a combination of evidence. But I like the sentence, making connections, because that's why we're all here this week today. Of course, very many nice posters. And of course, we had a very nice informal or social program, I should say. And yesterday, of course, was great. Fortunately, I don't have the pictures yet to show for it, but it was absolutely tremendous. But on Tuesday, we had an informal get-together on the beach at Scheveningen, and that is just as important as well. And we had a good time there. I think this is a wonderful picture. I myself am a member of the NFI band that played during the party, and I thought, I was a bit disappointed by the audience, to be honest. Now, just kidding. It was absolutely fabulous. Okay, now a bit more the serious stuff. Did we deliver on the promise? The answer is to you. The promise that we is laid down in the motto of the conference, towards forensic science 2.0. And we invested in social media and communication, novel communication, to feed this. And I think overall, if you look at the website and how much tweets have been posted, how much messages has been posted, I think it was quite a success. For the Best Poster Award, in the first stage where you could vote via the website, we received more than 1,500 votes for the top 10 posters, which I think is a very nice result. Of course, some things still need to be developed and we have to think it through, but I thought in all it was a success. And the website will remain until the end of the year for you, and we will transition the website such that you can download the posters, you can download the presentations if the authors agree to that, so we'll make sure that it happens, so it remains a valuable source of information to you. Now coming to the forensic content, towards forensic science 2.0. At my opening presentation, I laid down 10 points which my personal belief are very important in making a step change in forensic science. And I would like to briefly go through these 10 points and then summarize or give you a reflection of what I've seen during this week. Mind you, I had no time to discuss this with my fellow scientific committee members. It's my own personal view. So maybe some people disagree. One of the first things, the first and foremost point was, what I said was, embrace new technology. Forensic scientists should always look outside their traditional domain and bring new technology in, which has great potential for the forensic world. And have we seen this in this conference? Yes, we did. We saw it a lot. A lot of new methodology being shown on the exhibition, but also in research projects. And I think the most striking thing, which also had a lot of attention, was the rapid DNA technology that is really emerging. And it's emerging in a way that also the NFI CEO predicted is in the golden triangle. So bring together universities, so academic knowledge, companies, innovative companies, and forensic experts. And if you put that together, you can have really great results. The second thing I said is also addressed by our CEO was, as a forensic institute, not only innovate the methods, not only focus on the machines, also focus on the processes, have high quality processes. And we had a special theme in the conference, innovation of processes, and it was a success. It was a big success. We had a lot of people showing up for bias and context management workshops. We had a lot of people showing up for the process optimization workshop. So I think we can say that it was a big success, and there is sufficient attention raised. Our theme 3 was about strength of forensic evidence. And also this was a very successful theme. Some of the workshops given by our world-renowned forensic statisticians were visited by over 100 people, indicating that there is really attention to this topic and into reporting the evidential value. So I think we can be very happy with the outcome of that as well. We've seen some novel techniques. This figure illustrates what I told in my opening presentation, is that new methodology emerges to allow us to gather so much information, chemical, physical, of small traces, that we can make the step from a source comparison or source identification to activity answering or giving valuable information from questions relating to activities. And we've seen some very nice examples of that in the conference as well. Interdisciplinary investigations. We have addressed it. It's been addressed in the strength of evidence sessions with the Bayesian networks. But I do think in practice, I haven't seen so many presentations of really experts getting together, doing a combined analysis, bringing in their expertise to answer questions. So I think that is work in progress, I would say. A very important aspect which was stressed during the conference is the need for knowledge management, and also on an international level. And with that, I do not mean only, with all the experts sitting here exchanging knowledge, but also forensic data to substantiate the casework we do on a local level, basically. And I think here we didn't see so many presentations, so this could be a focal point for the next conference. I think we should invest on this. Did we see tools emerging? So not only forensic investigative methods, but also people developing tools, for instance, for crime scene officers or for police officers. Yes, we've seen a lot, also in the exhibition, and especially in the digital arena. So I think we can be very happy with the outcome of that. Another theme I addressed was the emerging trend that to bring the laboratory and the science to the crime scene, so we can have valuable information sooner to the police officers. And we've seen a lot of that at the conference. Forensic scientists are really picking up that their work can be more valuable when they can bring it to the crime scene. The sooner the information is with the police officer, the better it is. And we've seen this, for instance, in the CSI The Hague workshop at the NFI Field Lab, which was very well attended, so there was a lot of interest. Education and training. We did a special theme in the program on the education and communication aspects of forensic experts. And for us this was a bit, we were anxious whether people were willing to join this topic, which is not like the hardcore scientific areas of expertise. And actually they were very well attended, so we were very happy with that. But still, of course, always work in progress. And then finally, as addressed by Dr. Tetti, the need for international cooperation to combat international crime, but also to exchange knowledge and information. I think, and also, as addressed by our CEO, to optimize basically the way we work. So don't do only the national casework, but exchange expertise so you can have a better forensic science base. That is also, I think, a topic for, it has been discussed a lot. I haven't seen that many solutions, so I think that also for the future is an important aspect. And that brings me to the end of my short presentation, and a word of acknowledgement and thanks. And when I wanted to visualize this, and Prezi is all about visualization, our CEO always challenges us, don't use text in the presentations. I haven't used any text whatsoever, so I hope he's happy. And when I wanted to visualize this, I immediately had to think of one of the video presentations by the director of the South American Forensic Institutes Network, and I thought it was a very moving. In a way, it was a very moving message. And I thought a little bit about that, and I thought, it's because he speaks from the heart. He told a little story about how, as a kid, he believed in superheroes, and then at his position nowadays, he translated that, he says, the superheroes are common people, and they work in my laboratory, and they are forensic experts, you know. And yeah, it did something with me, because I do feel like that, you know. Working in the forensic field, you see so much passion and energy and drive, and that is because we know, with our scientific knowledge and expertise, we can contribute to a just and a safe society, basically. And that is our ambition and our passion. And there are, of course, many people to thank. And if I do that, I forget a few, so I will not do that. But I would like to give, as my final statement, please give all a warm round of applause for the organizers. Here you see a picture. This is a picture you will not see on the website. It was taken in the crew room, basically, well hidden from the smooth event. And we were there for the briefing. This is a photo for the briefing in the morning session with all the organizers. And it was a bit hectic at times, but especially the Hague University of Applied Science, the event bureau, my colleagues from the NFI Academy, and all the hostesses, they did an absolutely marvelous job. Jette also as well. And I've seen up close how much work they did. So again, many, many thanks. And with that, I conclude. I wish you all a very safe trip back home. Let's stay in touch, and let's meet again in 3 years in Prague. And I wish my Czech colleagues all the best in the preparations. You're gonna need it, basically. Thank you. Thank you.